Then Trae Young declining his $49 million player option with the Wizards and will become a free agent. But our Brian Windhurst reporting on Get Up that this was not a surprise, and Young is expected to re-sign, likely on a 3-year contract. Last season, a knee injury limited him to only 10 games in Atlanta and only 5 with Washington after he was traded. After waiting 53 years to party, you go big or you go home, or you don't go home. You stay and hang out after the Knicks celebration and the parade. Fans had some issues probably getting there because getting there on a regular day to New York City is a mess. The parade through Manhattan ended at the steps of City Hall for a rally. You know, remember at the beginning of the show I talked about going down after the forget all that.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Did you see the photos of the subway? People were stuck in the subway for hours just trying to get out.
Yeah.
It's chaos. Avoid NYC.
But look at, they're happy though. They are so happy.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it is.
It's all worth it. All right. Well, there's no time like the present to look at next year, especially for LeBron James and the Lakers. Will he keep playing and re-sign? No word yet, but he's busy. He joined his former teammates for a 2016 Cavaliers title team reunion in Great Britain. LeBron, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Richard Jefferson, Tristan Thompson, and Channing Frye. Hey, enjoying a little wine in London, played some golf in Scotland. Thompson wrote that the group chat finally linked up. When the group chat, and it makes it out, the group chat is not what the kids say, but nonetheless, NBA reporter Dave McMenamin is joining us now. And Dave, you've got a new story on ESPN.com going through the 5 looming questions for the Lakers offseason. And among them, probably the obvious, is what's the future for LeBron James? He is an unrestricted free agent, so what's the latest on him?
Well, Kiana, the question starts whether he's going to play next year and continue his unprecedented longevity streak in the NBA. He was the first guy ever played 23 seasons. He would be the first guy ever to play 24. Now, speaking to sources throughout the league, the sentiment is that the Lakers are the leaders in the clubhouse if he decides to play. So then if he's coming back to the Lakers, what does the dollar figure look like? He made $53 million last season. The max the Lakers could offer him is 3 years, $182 million. Nobody thinks the Lakers will offer anywhere close to that. But let's say there's an offer in the $20 to $30 million range. What can the rest of the Lakers roster look like? That's what the Lakers need to figure out over the next couple weeks before free agency officially opens up.
Okay, let's dive a little bit more into those questions, because Austin Reeves, he has a player option for next year, but is expected to opt out and become a free agent. But what can you tell us about what the market would look like for him?
Yeah, Austin Reeves bet on himself last season. The Lakers tried to offer him an extension last summer. He turned it down. He's going to turn down his $15 million player option for next year. He could make nearly $250 million with the Lakers. The Lakers can offer him 5 years, $240 million. The most any other team could offer him is 4 years, $179 million. One of those teams, other than the Lakers, that people around the league think have legitimate interest in Austin Reeves is the Brooklyn Nets. And let's say the Brooklyn Nets make Austin an actual offer. Will that up the offer that the Lakers intend to offer him? Because Rob Pelinka, the Lakers president of basketball operations and general manager, said, we intend and we hope to have Austin continue to be in a Lakers uniform. It always comes down to dollars and cents. And if there's another team out there with a tendered offer to Austin Reeves, will that cause the Lakers to open up the purse strings just a little bit more to give Austin a little bit more?
Like you said, it always comes down to the dollars and the cents. And will this Lakers team look different from that 2025-26 version? After nearly 8 years in the league, he's right there front and center with the trailer hauling the Knicks through downtown NYC. Karl Anthony Towns really enjoying himself. He got the victory cigar. What do you expect? You expect nothing less out of him. But how about we hear from Brunson at the podium? It's new on Sports Day.
Damn. We really did it, dog. Somehow, some way, I knew we were going to find a way to get this done. Most importantly, thank you to the fans. I'm not going to lie, though, y'all are some pretty hard critics. But we appreciate it. At least I do. And lastly, there's a lot of people that have a lot of negative stuff to say. There's a lot of people who have a lot of opinions. But when you prove them wrong, you really don't have to say to them.
You said a lot right there. When you prove them wrong, you ain't got to say nothing to them. Our reporter Vinny Goodwill is live outside of downtown City Hall in New York City. Hey, these players, they've been going on morning shows. We've seen them on late night talk shows all week. We heard Jalen Brunson just a moment ago, but what else did the team have to say as they celebrated their first title in 53 years?
Well, you know what, Kiana, it was kind of subdued today. Normally you hear from all 12 players and everybody on the staff. It was more so a lot of the bureaucrats in New York talking. Jim Dolan said a little bit. Leon Rose, a man of few words, said even fewer, but that's true to character for the New York Knicks. You saw the clip of Jalen Brunson talking about not wanting to address his critics. We know who some of those people might be, but I feel like that's true to form and true to character for this Knicks team. Karl Anthony Towns looked really excited to hold up that trophy and really hot because it's 88 degrees here. He's wearing a leather jacket. I'm burning up, so I can't imagine what he's feeling like. A lot of those guys, I can just tell you, I can imagine heavily libated on a Thursday afternoon.
I wasn't going to call it out, but I did see it a little bit there. But hey, look, you can wear the leather when you're a champ, right? But hey, you've been at City Hall all morning in the heat, but give us a sense of just the vibe there as the team got the keys to the city.
Kiana, is almost like the world's biggest family reunion or barbecue, whatever you want to call it. Dating back to 10 p.m. last night, fans were lining the streets of Broadway, getting their seats together, getting in anticipation of all that was going to happen today. This spot in City Hall was rabid. The fans, whenever someone walked through, whether it was Carmelo Anthony or Patrick Ewing or Walt Clyde Frazier, gave them great ovations. You can tell it was 53 years in the making. It was cathartic, it felt like, especially when they showed a video of every playoff series, especially that classic Game 4 comeback where they came down from 29 points at OG Anunoby tip in. It was a lot. It was fascinating to see everybody relive all of this in one afternoon.
Yeah, I think the beauty of it is everybody in New York City is probably the happiest person on the planet. So hey, whatever you want extra cheese on your sandwich, they got you at the deli. All right, Vinny, stay cool out there. You look good.
At the Knicks starting five next year, just about $30 million below the second apron of the salary cap and harsh penalties. Keep in mind, Mitchell Robinson and Landry Shamet are free agents, and Jose Alvarado could join them depending on his player option. Owner James Dolan is fully aware of the ramifications that come with this expensive of a roster. How do I know? He said so.
If we could bring back the whole team, right, exactly as it is, I think why wouldn't you, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know if we're going to be able to. We're willing to stretch, right? But there's certain things in the NBA that you have to be, suicidal to do, and we're not going to do those. The one of them is called the second apron. Cannot go into the second apron. I'll write as big of a check as possible, but I can't write a check that goes into the second apron.
Got it.
NBA front office insider Bobby Marks is with us. Bobby, you just heard Knicks owner James Dolan talking about wanting to avoid at all costs going into the second apron. What are the challenges facing teams that do go into the second apron?
Yeah, it's the two words, Jay, that scares billionaire owners, right? The second apron here. It's the ability to add outside of your own players here. When you look at, you can't go out and aggregate contracts. You can't send out contracts in a trade here. You can't take back more salary in a trade. You're limited as far as some of your exceptions. If you finish over the second apron, your first round pick 7 years out becomes frozen. You can't send cash out in a